This is the 2014 Sight Aluminum. We launched it in 2013 as one of our first 650B trail bikes. So for 2014, there's a few small changes to the frame design. We've got some slotted pivot hardware on there to really just simplify that process. We've also improved the cable routing on the down tube and brought down the price point significantly. So the aluminum version is available in two price points, coming down to about $2,200 for 2014. And above the aluminum version, we're looking at the carbon version as well. So some great options moving forward. 650B wheels, 27.5 inch, tapered head tube, one-piece hardware, really just a really stiff, efficient pedaling, and all trail bike to take you to the next level.
A history of snowboarding in 2 minutes flat. December 25th, 1965. Sherman Poppins screws two skis together, attaches a rope to it, and his daughter Wendy surfs down a snow-covered hill. He called his invention a snurfer, a winter alternative to surfing. 1969. Inspired by sliding on cafeteria trays in college, Dmitry Milovich starts making snowboards with metal edges. 1972. Milovich starts a new company called Winterstick. 1975. Articles about Winterstick appear in Newsweek and Playboy. 1977. Tom Sims and Chuck Barfoot start producing snowboards in Sims' garage. Jake Burton moves to Vermont and starts making mutated versions of the snurfer. 1982. Suicide Six Resort in Vermont becomes the first resort in America to allow snowboarding. Tom Sims and Jake Burton compete in the last contest between snurfers and snowboards. 1983. Jake Burton puts on the National Snowboard Championships at Snow Valley, Vermont. Snow Valley closes for good later that spring. That same year, Tom Sims holds the inaugural World Snowboarding Championships in Lake Tahoe. It is the first contest with a halfpipe event. It revolutionizes competition. 1985. Tom Sims doubles for James Bond in View to a Kill. Bond escapes across a glacial lake on a snowboard while skier thugs wipe out screaming and sinking into the icy waters. Both Sims and Burton introduced metal edges on their boards, making it easier to ride hardback and ice. The National Snowboarding Championships moved to Stratton Mountain, Vermont, and become the U.S. Open Snowboarding Championship. 1986. Stratton Mountain becomes the first resort to offer snowboarding instruction and snowboard rental. Of the approximately 600 ski resorts, only 39 allow snowboarding. Craig Kelly and Tom Burt are featured in a Wrigley's gum commercial. That fall, Trans World Snowboarding magazine publishes its first issue, the first magazine devoted exclusively to snowboarding. Time magazine does a feature story on the growing sport, named Snowboarding the worst new sport. 1990. Vail Ski Resort opens the first snowboard park in an attempt to segregate skiers and snowboarders. Snowboarders embrace the park. 1993. Over 50 different companies are producing snowboards. 1994. Ride Snowboards becomes the first snowboard company to go public. Shannon Dunn becomes the first woman snowboarder to get her own signature board. Sonic the Hedgehog snowboards for the first time, and Boozy the Clown makes his first appearance. 1997. ESPN highlights snowboarding in their first Winter X Games. 38,000 fans attend. Jake Burton appears in an American Express commercial. Snowboarding hits the big time. 1998. Snowboarding included in the Nagano Olympics. Terry A. Hawkinson, the top rider in the world, boycotts the event, claiming it goes against the soul of the sport. 92 million people watch as Ross Rabayati tests positive for marijuana.
He's qualified.
He gets his gold medal taken away from him. Sean Palmer appears on the cover of USA Today. They declare him the world's greatest athlete. Snowboarding pioneer Craig Kelly dies in an avalanche. Snowboarding loses one of its most loved mentors. That was a history of snowboarding in 2 minutes flat.